Today is gonna be the first daily challenge with the new mutators on the live version of the game. So that's definitely gonna be fun. We have Umbra, Melting Remnant as our clans. The mutators are Hive Mind, Levity and 2 for 1. Hive Mind, a unit subtype. Friendly units counts as all subtypes. So subtypes, these are the types like imp, demon, morsel, things like that. A few people sometimes get confused by everyone being a morsel. If it doesn't have an eaten ability, it doesn't get eaten. Even if things are morsels, they can still eat real morsels with an eaten ability, as long as they themselves don't have an eaten ability. The tooltip on that ability is a bit questionable because it actually says non-morsel unit. I guess that's just because it would be a bit too awkward to say front unit without an eaten ability, maybe. So yeah, you can use morsels normally. I don't think morsels would trigger encased embers, because if they get eaten they don't die. They would trigger encased ember obviously if you use them for jump blocks by placing them in front of your other units, and then they die to damage, but not if they get eaten. Levity gives all enemy units haste, so they will always skip the second floor and move directly from the first to the third floor, which means the second floor is gonna be not that important most of the time, but there are a few uses for the second floor in this case. You can put support units there, for example an Ember Forge, and it will never get attacked, so that's nice. And 2 for 1, we get 2 cards when we draft one. So I see Hidden Away here very close to the top of the leaderboard. Depending on whether or not this top score is actually legit, because it's pretty insane. That's definitely a good performance in a way. Congratulations. Let's see if we can... Okay, top score is legit. Wow, that's an impressive score. So, let's see if we can manage to get a 50k score here and compete for the top spot. Our starting deck is Space Prism, Whiplash and Prism Retrieval. We have the Cleanse Seraph as our final boss. Definitely happy with Space Prism. The other two, it depends. Space Prism is almost always useful though. Our champion is Penumbra. Let's look at the relic. I think that's an easy choice. Winged Steel. Even after the nerf, it's still pretty solid. It's nowhere near as good as it used to be. It's not simply an auto pick anymore, but definitely better than the Boon of the Blacksmith here. We already have 2 Space Prisms, so we don't really need the Architect. Let's just go with the good old Monstrous. If we manage to find a way to dupe it, and there are a few ways with the Hive Mind challenge, then that could be quite powerful. Non-boss enemy units get +4 attack. Okay. That is somewhat scary. Is there ever a world where I can go for a bottom floor kill? I don't think so. There is a chance it might work out, but... no, actually there isn't. We would take 27 damage on the first turn, so it's not gonna work out. kill none of Daedalus's bomb, he gives you mitosis for free. That would be nice. I would like a mitosis with the Trample Penumbra. That would be pretty fun. So we're not setting up on the bottom floor. Can we set up on the second floor though? That would be 21 damage. Still very scary. Unless we get a lifesteal morsel, that's not gonna work out well for us. I think we have to set up on the top here. Just because it's too much damage otherwise. Oh, never mind. I could use the Space Prism to block 2 hits instead. Hi Malt. Welcome to the stream. Oh well. Do I want to play these tracks even? Maybe not. I think I keep them in the deck for now. Alright, we can set up on that. There was this thing, huh? Transfer blocks 2 hits. It's the best we can do here. On the bottom floor, we can't do anything. Let's play these cards. Transfer blocks 2 hits. And Morsel blocks another 1. Let's set up this bottom floor in preparation for the boss. Because we might need that bottom floor help to deal with the boss. Let's play these Shade Splitters. Umbra Morsel, that's pretty good at the top. It's also pretty good at the bottom. We can play 2 drags in front. Oops. These block the Clergyman hit. And then an Umbra Morsel will block the hit from Chains the Sighted once and then get eaten by the Train Steward. That doesn't change the math in the end. 7 plus 4 is 11. Oh, it actually does. It's actually quite solid then. But is it better than another drag? Drag all the way in the back can actually attack, which kills the second Clergyman. I think that's overall a bit better. Let's also use the Whiplash because that drag would burn out, and then we can actually buff our Penumbra's health a bit, which might help getting the kill here. Let's see what we get from these Shade Splitters. And I think this Umbra Morsel gives us the kill. Yep. Thanks to it tanking an attack and then still getting eaten. So it gives us 2 more turns of combat. Pack Morsels, Mind Collapse, Prismal Dust. Keep in mind we get 2 of whatever we pick here. Pack Morsels. A double pack of packed morsels is definitely very powerful early on. It's a lot of morsel generation. And we have the chance to pick an Umbra unit here so we can get a nice Gorger. Hi Elix! Welcome! I wouldn't mind a Mind Collapse, but I think the Pack Morsels is just better here. Molten Encasement. These are both very strong right now. Well, very strong might be a bit of an over-exaggeration right now, but yeah, I'm definitely well. I hope you're too, Alex. glad to see you a bit earlier today. Phew, this is a difficult decision. Molded isn't bad to get back morsels. It's not the ideal case. Molten Encasement is nice defense. Should help us with the early fights at least. I think it's molded. Should be better in the long run. Overgorger. Has to be. Okay, that's a very early Overgorger. Let's find some upgrades for him. Do we have multi-strike right away? Morsel Master. This is gonna be a pretty crazy run. Do I want another upgrade on the Overgorger? Health. Do I want health on the Overgorger? It's obviously not Wickstone. But it might be plus 25 health. Seems unnecessary for now. I think I'd rather save for a better upgrade later. It's not bad. It allows us to safely use it early on. Which means we can grow it a bit more safely. We can grow it pretty safely on the middle floor though. And there is another Merchant of Steel in the next fight. Yeah, let's wait. After the next fight, I mean. High Priest to the Light. Sweep. Enemy units enter with 10 armor for a unit draft. More for the score, because I'm not very likely to take the unit at this point in time. I think this should give us a decent amount of power. I just want to get rid of this Overgorger. I don't plan on feeding this one. I do want to feed the second one. This is a... Here I have to make a decision. I would like the Shade Splitter right now. But if I play... No, I have the Pack Morsels. I don't need to play the Morsel Master. There we go. That's a nice buff to our Overgorger already. And we should have the kill here on the bottom floor. Yeah, we do. Maybe I shouldn't have played the Train Steward, then I could have fed the other Overgorger a bit. I do plan on removing the other one eventually. But it would be helpful for a few more turns of combat. Perils of Production, Making of a Morsel, Prismal Dust. Making of a Morsel is nice with Molder, but as the deck currently looks, I don't think we want to focus on getting amazing morsels. Perils of Production isn't bad, definitely not. It's definitely a great card. Yeah, I think I should take some. I don't think I need any of these. Maybe the Entombed Explosive, but that's not really necessary. And this is a skip. I don't want more priority units delaying my Overgorgers. Let's go for the Merchant of Steel. Hope for quick. No quick, but another multi-strike is nice as well. It's definitely the unit we are going for to get flying kills. Let's remove the other Overwatcher immediately so it doesn't get in the way. Don't think we need any other upgrades right now. I think we're gonna focus very heavily on this one Overwatcher. Ooh! I think I do care a lot about where the capacity upgrade lands, and I think for that reason the Railforger's Hammer might be better. Even though the +3 capacity would be nice. This also helps with playing the Trample Penumbra more easily. Let's draw our Overwatcher. No. That sucks. Let's see if we can get a nice draw here. From, I need to... No, I don't need to keep Ember. Nope, that's not helpful. I don't think I want to play the Morsel Master in that case, because that means we will have trouble finding the... If we play the Morsel Master on the top, we would dupe our Overwatcher, which is a problem. Hive Mind, friendly units count as all subtypes, so Penumbra is a Morsel, and Morsel Master doubles the morsels you play. Overwatcher goes on the top though. I do care about that damage we are about to take here. We can block that with the Rubble Morsel, I guess. We'll probably get defensive morsels very soon. Penumbra isn't gonna make it much longer, which can be a bit of a problem, but we do have the chance to reform him, so... There are some defensive morsels. Let's use this one to block the damage. Oh, we get to play even more of them. Here's lifesteal, nice. And then let's focus on some more damage. Where's the lifesteal one? Here. Because I plan on reforming that a bunch of times. We can block a bunch of damage here. Not enough to save Penumbra, but enough to save the Morsel Master. It's worth something at least. And we can generate a bit of extra Ember by playing... And save this Morsel Master by playing the cards there. Daedalus is threatening to kill our Overwatcher. Well, we can't let that happen, can we? This blocks 2 hits, which is pretty decent. Even better if we block the damage with a Train Steward as well. Well, that in the end doesn't matter. I should have played the Morsel in the back, just blocked with the Train Steward. After all, we do have lifesteal on Overgorger. This doesn't look like a bottom floor kill though. Is my only worry. I shouldn't have played the Train Stewards on the... well then I couldn't have saved the... Also, we need a bit more power for our Overgorger. Definitely want lifesteal. This also blocks the damage. I think we also want health. And let's see what we can get for our final morsel. And that's already a kill, but I do want to feed my Overgorger some more. So let's do that. Angry morsel. We didn't get a bottom floor kill, but we managed to feed our Overgorger a lot. Bounty Stalker as well. Is Forever Consumed something we want here? It's not bad, especially with the perils of production. I think I take them. I don't need more Overgorgers. Now here's the question. I think it's draw. We do have the perils of production for Umbra and the space prisms for capacity, and getting more draw allows us to get those more easily. So let's go for draw here. It also allows us to feed our Overgorger more reliably. Card removals are nice, spell upgrades are nice, relics are also pretty cool. There's a lot of relics here, but this side is also very powerful. I guess we go for the spell upgrades here and maybe for the relics next floor. I hope I don't miss something critical here. A double Gorge relic would be insane. Let's cost reduce these moldeds. We don't need spell power, really. Consume removal. Honestly, consume removal on a pack morsel is pretty damn good. Let's get the Penumbra upgrade and finally let's remove some cards. I think it's gotta be... maybe it's a Wicklashes actually. We do have a lot of room to play out these Train Stewards. The Wicklashes are pretty bad. They do have some use with the moldeds in case we get back our champion or something like that. But I'm not likely to need that now that I upgraded my champion once. Let's go with the middle line here and remove one of each. Non-boss enemy units get multi-strike. Well, we do have our Morsel Master Penumbra opening. Very nice. Space Prism as well. And managed to get rid of 2 Train Stewards. How much space do we have? 4? Okay, that works out perfectly. Pack morsels, play 1 morsel. Play perils on a morsel, play the Morsel Master, and then we can play the other 2 morsels as well. Let's also play a Prism Retrieval to get our final Train Steward out of the deck. Penumbra looks like he could use some help down there on the bottom floor. Let's get more damage, shields and health. We will have enough damage for anything we want to do. That's not actually enough damage, huh? So it doesn't make a difference. Still nothing else I can play here that has any value. This time we do have enough to kill this front line. You know what? I don't want that many morsels right now. Let's just bring back more jewelers. And make a random one. Yeah, this is not quite enough. But we should be able to change that with forever consumed. For 10. When a card we consume is played. Yeah. I mean, we do have the Pact Morsel, Prison Retrieval and Space Prism. It's a decent bunch of damage spells. Feast. It's gotta be. I like Engulfed in Smoke here. Gives me defense. I want the defense I want to make great use of the Overgorger. Not enough gold to go for the relics. So I think we need to cut some things. Whiplash is definitely out now. We can still play 3 Train Stewards, but that leaves us with no room for the drag, so let's cut one. Permafrost. Let's cost reduce these Engulfed in Smokes. Don't think I want Permafrost that much. Maybe just one Engulfed in Smoke with Holdover is all the defense we need. Maybe it's a bit too much. Possibly. I could see Holdover on a Feast being good here. Then let's cost reduce the pack morsels as well. Crystal Cloak. That's a bit scary. I'm not gonna lie. We need a bit of stealth coming into this boss fight. That would certainly help. I think we're still aiming for a bottom floor kill with the Penumbras. Thanks to stealth, that should be possible. Let's set up some morsels here at the top. Emperor Train 2 for next turn. That means I can't play the Overgorge if I draw them. I should have played the stealth instead. I somehow thought I would be able to fit the stealth into this turn. Maybe we just... no... we can't let our Penumbra die. It's gonna be a problem. Well, the second one. Can let one of them die, I guess. Okay, fine. Ooh, this is nice. this doesn't actually reduce the damage we take on the bottom floor. Okay, now we should definitely focus on playing all these engulfed. Every one we draw. We still have to deal with spikes, but if we get enough damage here, that's also gonna be a kill. That's a whole lot of damage shield. The other space prism is already gone, right? Yeah, it is. Too bad I can't play a Morsel Jeweler here on the bottom floor. It would just die because it doesn't have stealth. So does this one actually. This is a powerful feeding turn for our Overgorger. This morsel actually does survive. Alright, we're getting 2 of them. I could have used it to feed, but I think a health on Penumbra is gonna be important against this boss. Doesn't look like we'll get enough stealth. Well, we have 2 engulfed and smoked in the next hand, so maybe we do? Yeah, I guess I need to slow down on the Overgorger feeding because I do need that power elsewhere. Let's hold over the feast just in case. We do have a peril, so that's helpful. Can also generate more amber with the feast as well. The Morsel Jeweler on the bottom floor is actually pretty good. It's not gonna be enough because of the thorns, huh? Taking away our damage shields. Pack morsels and 2 molded still in the deck. I do want this feast one more time. At least no stealth left on the boss. But another 2-turn boss rush. Two feasts are definitely too many feasts. Proof firebox. I think I will take it. Does have some use. I think this is a skip. Subsuming Blade, Votivary, Wickless Recruitment. Votivary is actually not bad, but we don't really have the space to make it work. Wickless Recruitment has potential as well, but I think I want to skip here. We don't need unit upgrades. The only unit we care about is already fully upgraded. Let's go to the right, get a dupe, get a artifact. Cards with consume have a 50% chance to be discarded. instead. That's not bad. Pretty decent in this deck. Friendly units enter with lifesteal too though. That will make our Penumbra so much more durable. Yeah, I think it has to be the Void. What do we dupe? Is it the pack morsels? Yeah, I guess with a holdover feast it has to be the pack morsels. And now it's time for our Overgorger to shine and get us the flying kill against Fel. I think we do the basic setup again here. How much damage is our Overgorger doing? 420. But we need to kill this Quill Marksman as well. Lifesteal damage. Maybe I should have duped the Morsel Master this combat. Instead of the Penumbra. Whoops. Slight misordering here. Do I need to smoke this turn? Probably not yet. But I can play it anyways. Well, it's not like we're doing bad damage against Fel on the bottom floor either. If we get another turn of Overgorger damage against Fel, then we do have the kill. But I'm not sure if we can get that. Let's get all the amber. Oh, we can't hit Fel with the Forever Consumed anyway, so not like it matters. And we get another turn on the top floor. That's great. That means we actually get the kill. for turn. Oof. There you go, Night Breeze. Hope you're happy. Yeah, I think now we're strong enough. We only need removals. We need more consistency. Shade Splitters, I think, are the worst now. I still want this feast gone. Maybe the Forever Consumed are pretty bad now as well. Shade Splitters, definitely the worst. Holdover? Do we need holdover on anything? No, I think we need removals. Let's buy this pretty cheap removal and then save the gold for score. Let's buy another pretty cheap removal and then save the gold for score. We did pick a capacity, so we can still double up on Penumbra. Not that it's that necessary anymore. Now that we have Shroud Mitosis, we have another way of doubling up on Penumbra. Actually, we don't need more power on the Overgorger. Although these guys deal with the Overgorger pretty easily. So let's still feed the Overgorger here and use the Shroud Mitosis to make it easier for Penumbra to deal with the bottom floor. The capacity meter! It's lovely. This is fun. I'm happy. Never seen a Shroud Mitosis on Penumbra. Space Prism the bottom? Nah, I think they're fine. They don't need more space down there. I will. I definitely will. If I get the chance to. Okay. This is pretty funny. Hi Katira. Hi, I am the hungry one. Hi Narninian. Hi Ashtamnia. Hi Druli. Thank you, I'm doing fine. I'm having fun right now. This game is great. I didn't draw with the Winged Steel yet. This is a bit awkward. It should be fine. Let's just use Engulfed in Smoke and Forever Consumed. Okay. This is already far over 30 capacity. Yeah, I should make a screenshot, right? This is pretty funny. Let's feed our Overgorster one last time. I don't need another floor, but I want to do it on the Overgorger so I can get an earlier Seraph kill. I think we skip Furnace Tap here. Because we literally don't need it. And we go for card removals. Funny thing, we cut both Morsel Masters. Because these are priority draws. And I do want my Overgorger in the first hand. Yeah, that's it. Now we hope for a Shroud Mitosis draw in the first fight. Yeah, we one-shot him if we happen to draw into both of these. If not, it's gonna be a bit difficult because we have to gamble on the floors. But we have two of them. Nom nom nom. That was the shortest Seraph fight ever. Hmm? 52k. That's solid. Okay. Well, if you get an Overgorger as your first unit, you take it, especially with Hive Mind. The Shroud Mitosis from Fel was just the icing on the cake that made this deck go totally insane. Like it. Yep, with over 1k point lead. Let's look at Hidden Away deck. He went with the health on the Overgorger, which in the end would have been enough to get these flying kills. Well, it would have been close against Fel. He didn't get a 4-turn or more flying kill against Fel. 7-turn against Seraph. He did go with Bounty Stalker as well. He didn't go with the Shroud Mitosis though. But yeah, he said he missed the trick. So that makes sense. If you don't assume you can play this on a Bounty Stalker or an Overgorger, yeah, I guess then it's not that great. It was from after Fel. He definitely got He definitely saw it. So, but yeah, still interesting deck, still pretty powerful. I'm a bit surprised there aren't more scores over 50k, but maybe these will come in later. This guy did go with Shroud Mitosis. Overgorgers. He did get a 5-turn boss rush against Fel and a 10-turn boss rush against Seraph. So he actually had a turn ahead. Yeah, he was a turn ahead of me here on Fel. But he had a bit more trouble early on, especially with the first fight. Second fight, he skipped the challenge, which is 900 points already. And he spent his gold. He also took damage on the first fight, which is not a big deal, but 2-turn boss rush against Daedalus, I think we were the same here. We had a 3-turn on the Clip Tormentors where he had a 2-turn. So these small differences has added up to 1k score difference, which is nice. Okay, that was definitely a fun daily. The Overgorger and Penumbra dupes in the last 2 fights, that was pretty hilarious. Not gonna lie, this was one of the most insane things I've done in Monster Train so far.